Today we're going to see if I can actually make the X a lot more usable. Also, Yoda Skinner. That, and I do need to use the Berserker mode again. Need to use it more. More. Damn hard drive. More cord work. side project, I'm also thinking about doing a sort of Metal Gear Online drama Victoria, or not even probably character player Victoria. Mainly players from North America, United States, Canada, and Mexico. I was on the Metal Gear Online Japanese server, but never really played too much of it. Simply because of the whole time. I didn't have the expansion packs. Japanese version. About the food box. Silly. I definitely need to work on my aim. What's the thing? My brain is probably normally kind of out of it. Dominant. Perhaps there are methods to make this axe workable. Earlier, like a little Historia video about various Metal Gear Online players from America, Mexico, Canada, maybe some from Europe, even though I try not to pay attention to those kind of players. And no disrespect to a lot of Metal Gear Online European players in general, it's just unfortunately many of the top European NGO players are insufferable. Very insufferable. Like, there's nothing worse than a good player that's also carried by lag. They'll also just conveniently ignore the fact that they lag and just say, tee hee hee, I'm just that good. GG, get good scrubs, get gloves, N3, etc., etc. A lot of the old classic 2009 to 12 slang. That is really awful. There are no words. What's up with this? Not fun. I'm also thinking about including players from Portable Ops. A lot of people just didn't care for Portable Ops players, but Dan had a large, good fair community. Somehow, some way, it is possible to make later weapons better. You have to do some kind of workaround. I'm just modeling this. So much fun. Damn fun. Sheep. Metal Gear Online players. EU players to me, not the best history. Hell, even Brazilian players are more enjoyable than European players. Fuck! Off by 2 seconds. I have to waste 2,000. Man, there's way too much input. Like an ending lag. Not working. There has to be something. There has to be somewhere. There has to be. I just need to figure it out. Oh. Almost forgot. Yep. My guts. Embargo, Arya-chan, X-Remembrance, Solid Jesus, Black Guy, that was his actual name. Who else? Dante Must Die, Embargo, Misery Missy, Melissa Mile, the Glitcher, Arcadia, the Glitcher, Lucid Dreams, the Glitcher, Doggo, yeah, that's a Doggo, Dismalicia, Jupiter, oh, what the? I can miss. Get the hell back. Man, often more than not, I just play this like crap. I wish the aiming reticle was that of MGS4 and not 5. MGS5 just ruined the aiming system. Just made it just annoying. And less accurate too. Yeah, let's make the game less accurate so we can force you to shell in hours to grind and just put a lot of points in a more inferior weapon system than Peace Walker. I swear, MGS5 just drives me up the wall. Platinum it on the PlayStation 3 version, but I've been so reluctant to platinum the PS4 and or 5 version. Just procrastinate holding it off and off and off. Will you work already, Cord? Yada yada. Well, even though I wanted it to work, the hell with it. It's not ever gonna work. So I need to stop. I need to stop trying to make it work. It's not gonna work. It's just bad. See, melee weapons wouldn't be so bad in this damn game if the enemies didn't actually read your input. Anytime you run to them to hit them, the game just reads what you're gonna do, and they always counterattack with a damn heavy hitter, which either knocks you back or, let's face it, just knocks you back. And when it knocks you back, it's gonna give you a debuff. Whoopity hoopity. if Konami still supported the game, I imagine they would have buffed it. Well, the melee class focus at least. Oh yeah, nothing gets my bones all, my blood all pumping than some wild ass soup. Yummy, yummy, give me some of that wild ass soup. Speaking of consumables, I'm still salty that us non-Japanese gaijin players can never get the Regain coffee. No wait, no, not the Regain. Regain was the energy drink. My bad. Regain was the energy drink that had a collaboration with Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. MGS5 got the Boss coffee. Yeah, Bosu coffee. I would love to have that as a consumable item. The rainbow blend Bosu coffee. The Boss coffee. Oh yeah, they also had the Kabuki. Yeah. But then again, if you've been playing this for decades, you're gonna be used to Konami, giving the international players a shaft on a lot of good exclusive items. You know what? I'm just gonna. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh. Korewa. gonna have to forgive. People are having to forgive me for muting myself temporarily. I got into a dispute with someone talking about Death Stranding and Kojima. Now, I would describe myself as Kojima fanboy, or a person that has consistently and, you know, I would say ravenously, that's not a good description, it's an awful description. Avid player of Kojima's games. Metal Gear, obviously. Police Notes, one of my favorites. Just love saying it with the Japanese accent. Police Notes, Snatcher, Metal Gear. A little bit of Bowtie. Zone of the Enders. I can't really... I played a little bit of that one Castlevania game he made. Technically, Brawl, Super Smash Bros. Brawl counts because he developed the Metal Gear stage there. So yeah, that's I did play Brawl a lot because of Snake. But long story short, I can say I'm a Kojima fan. I enjoyed Death Stranding a little bit, like some of the characters here and there. I wouldn't say it's the best game. It's fair. I know a lot of people like to just call it a walking simulator, and some people like to just say, "Oh, that's not a good critique of it," but there is some truth to it. You're really just walking around. Shit. Yeah. Death Stranding 2 came out a while ago. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I do want to play it, but do I want to spend about $70-$80 for that damn game? Nah, I'm good. Like, I'm a Kojima fan, but more importantly, I'm more of a Metal Gear fan than a Kojima diehard. Like, yeah. And the whole popular opinion to match Konami just seems so damn overdone and overinflated. People always state that Kojima was the innocent, 100% innocent do-gooder in that. It's like, nah, his hands were dirty in that too. I wouldn't say Konami's innocent, obviously, but Kojima exactly wasn't innocent either. Especially with the way that man inflated budgets and release dates of games and the series have just ended at MGS4. I love Peace Walker and I love the boss. I go nuts for her. But Peace Walker was just unnecessary. Like, that's like the bottom of the barrel unnecessary. Like, MGS4 already filled in the gap towards the end. Big Boss didn't need his own version of MGS4, how MGS4 was the end of the Snake. The Solid Snake. What the fuck? Puta madre! That's what I get. That's what I get for being stupid. I don't even know where he came from. Oh! I don't even know how to react to that. Yeah. Death Stranding, one good game, not great game. Too many people are gargling the Kojima Kool-Aid. Way too damn hard. Doesn't help that many of Kojima's fanatics are coming straight into Metal Gear Solid 5. Conveniently forgetting about all the goofy shit that happened like during the PS2, PS3 era. Doesn't even bother me. One thing I do like about Survive the most is the fact that they brought in the consuming system from MGS3 with a buffing system, no less. It's groovy. The one thing I will criticize about Survive is that the enemies could be a lot better. Well, the boss, like Big Mouth, Frostbite. I think that was kind of dumb. No disrespect to, his name escapes me, but I believe it's the Silent Hill concept artist. I want to say Masahiro. Is that it? Masahiro. So yeah, no disrespect to him. Okay, the main reason I'm losing my focus on what I was going with originally. The main reason why I'm a little bit critical on that is that they could have brought in crazy mutant characters from, you know what? Stupid story aside, they could have brought in Gerlugan or Genola, or even a giant UFO from VR Missions or Metal Gear Solid Intrude. Yeah, bring in a crazy VR monsters. Because this game it's not too different from Snake Tales, especially the Snake Tales mission called External Gazer, the whole VR simulation that's basically like opening doors to parallel universes and dimensions. That's all in the same ballpark. It really is. Especially with the Copperthorn engine. Copperthorn engine was basically what allowed users to open up doorways to other dimensions. Well, different timelines, different realities of Metal Gear. That's why in the External Gazer mission, Solid Snake is essentially fighting a alternate universe version of Solid Snake, who has a romance with Mei Ling, and Solid Snake also meets a alternate universe version of Olga, and towards the end, she implies that, oh, I have a relationship with my alternate universe version of you, Solid Snake, tee, and it's like, okay, yeah. But in addition to the whole alternate universes that's depicted in the Snake Tail mission, you also have Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Ghost Babel, which takes place in an alternate timeline. And you also have the Metal Gear Acid series, which again takes place in another timeline. Many fans don't know that there are like the alternate continuity in just different timelines. Also, shout outs to Fukushima, the guy who even made up the whole concept of alternate universes. Yeah, I love that guy. Hold up. How about you don't come here at all? What the? Yeah. Alternate timelines of Metal Gear. Who would have thought? Even though by this point the whole multiverse timeline thing can be seen as a cliche, it's very good when it's done properly. It's just a lot of writers are just bad and they can't do it properly. Why can't I hop up here? There you go. Have some lead, courtesy of a crocodile. I just farmed nothing but bullets. I should be wasting them. I take that back. Waste them? Nah, I just love using them. Here you go. Bullet Carnival. Like the good old cat from Metal Gear Solid 1 said, there's nothing like slamming a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber. Dokkan? Dokkan. Anyway, Metal Gear history. I will say one thing. When Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta comes out, I'm just gonna go full shield mode on that. Especially with the Fox Unit Beret. Oh man, I want that. That's the one thing I want the most from the collector's edition. That beautiful, beautiful Fox Unit Beret. Man, I wish they had like a black version of it so I could look like Gene from Portable Ops. Oh yeah, speaking of Portable Ops, the main writer of Portable Ops is also the writer of Metal Gear Survive. His name escapes me, however, but it's very kind of interesting. I think part of the reason that Kojima kind of has a little ego trip with Portable Ops is because Portable Ops actually made a reference to Zone of the Enders faster than he could pull it off. Because I know he put in like a major Zone of the Enders references in Twin Snakes. There's a poster, but like actual where it affects the gameplay, it's only in 5 with the arm of Jehudi. And the Jehudi bird and the Anubis. And return. Time until return to staging. Aw, fudge me. Oh, that's why. Huh. But Metal Gear Solid 5. The arm of Jehudi itself as the bird, the Anubis collectible items. That was the only Metal Gear game where there was like a concrete references on the enders that can affect the gameplay. But that was beaten to the punch by someone else when I actually made the zoning in this reference in Portable Ops with Gene. Place that's zero shifting, not too different from the orbital frame. Throwing knives and stuff, yeah. Gene was doing a lot of zone the enders crap, which is very impressive when you think about it, because it's all being done using like superhuman speed and psychic abilities. It's not like he was a cyborg or anything. So yeah. Yep. The rooster just decided to go on the roof, huh? Let's see. Stop the fan. He's not getting into it with the duck outside, is he? Huh? He's peeing? Oh, he's in a pen. I thought you said he was urinating. I'm like, whoa. Alright, it's gonna be like Metal Gear Survive where we just have animals and stuff. Oh, tell me about that, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. Don't want the duck to be all not the duck, the hen and the duck. No, I keep calling it a hen. It's not a hen, it's a rooster. Yeah. I guess it's because I want to go back next weekend and buy the hen. No, because that guy's coming back. Remember, he said he was going to sell a hen for $20. Damn, no hens? A duck. So the Cayuga duck will be by himself. How would you feel if they just crossbreeded? Like, you never know. You know, nature can be all weird and stuff. You can have some kind of Metal Gear, like... I'm just making nonsense up, please. Hey, a duck. The Cayuga duck made it with the chicken. He got someone there. He's bullying the rooster for it. How can you tell if it's sad or not? It's an animal. He just looks sad. Look, he's confused. He's not sad. Then let him follow you. Yeah, if you approach him, he's gonna dart off like him. Yeah, I don't know why you do that. Like a damn fool. I hope he just jumps on you if you want to do some crazy stuff like that. You want him to be comfortable, huh? You know, sometimes you need to work off logic and not feelings. So sometimes you need to work off logic and not feelings too much. You know, treat the bird right and stuff, yeah. What if we just get a normal duck? It doesn't necessarily have to be the Cayuga ducks again. Just get a normal duck. I still need to get like a chicken pen or a duck pen. If only I had like an artificial lake in my backyard, that'd be a lot better for it. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that. Wait a minute. How do I? Okay. Med spray. Med spray. I'll do that one tomorrow. I need to make me bullets. One thing I also wish Survive had was like the VR missions. I do appreciate the fact that it has some rejected material from the canceled Metal Gear Solid Rising prototype. That one was pretty cool.
Captain. There are various types of skills, all of which give you special abilities. Making good use of these will increase your chances of survival in this world.
One thing that also disappoints me is the fact that the modding scene for Metal Gear Survive is non-existent. Even though it is possible to create models, some people put Norman Reedus and Quiet in Survive. I saw it on their website. Just wish it was more than that. As a fun little tidbit, my special herbs unit is actually a reference to MF Doom's instrumental album, where he just calls them Special Herbs Volumes 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Each of the members are actually named after my favorite Special Herb song: Charnutska, Vinkar Rosia, Partner, and Vervain. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but I guess I'm just trying my best and bringing it there. I would pick them, but I'm really feeling lazy right now. Well, I guess that's been today's stream. It's going to end soon. I'm going to get the heck off. Owadi da. Owadi. Well, I guess I have to have a ritual. Yeah, let's do it about the boss statue. It's more poetic. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for watching. To anyone who sat and actually watched and listened to my rambling about various Metal Gear Konami stuff. I want to make myself more consistent as a streamer for Metal Gear Survive. A lot of people don't care for the game, but hey, I like it. It's a lot better than playing MGO3. That laggy story for another day. Until then, Matao Jane.